Good day, everyone. This is Tammy, and I'm greeting everyone a wonderful day today as we talk about Singapore mostly in our previous podcast. We become more in love with the country, how competitive their government is, how beautiful their tourist spots are, and how friendly the people are. There are a lot of things that made us fall in love with the country, and so many reasons to visit and live in this kind of country, right? Well, if you know what I'm talking, I know you will agree. That's why I love sharing this about Singapore and all the things I know from that country. And so today, I would like to share again some great things about the country. And many might be scared of finding a job in the country because of its strict policy. Um, like for expats, or might be scared of building their business because of the strict requirements. There might be a few reasons not to pursue your dream in this country, but to tell you honestly, there's nothing to worry about because their requirements are a lot or might be scary, but actually if you are already prepared with your documents, it might be easy for you. So I'm going to tell you about their finance. What good news about is that for those who are in finance, Singapore is aiming to add as many as 20,000 finance jobs over 5 years as the government seeks the bolster area, including wealth management and sustainable financing. Actually, the Asian Financial Hub is projected to add approximately around 4,000 net roles on average every year. So this their target would be until 2025. Well, the financial sector will grow around maybe around 5% per year in the plan until in the plan. So yeah, to push to enhance Singapore's competitiveness, you know that Singapore is very competitive as a global financial center comes against the backdrop of a gloomier economic outlook. The country's political stability attracts rich people or investors from all over the world, a key edge as it vies with other countries such as London to manage global wealth flows. The financial sector accounts for like 14% and above of the country's gross domestic products. You know, the Asian Financial Hub last month said that they will attract foreign workers, allowing foreigners earning a minimum around like averaging of 30,000 Singapore dollars per month to secure a 5-year work pass. This is the latest decision this year that are meant to address a still tight labor market as well as attract international businesses. Yes, they are trying to attract foreign investors to do business in Singapore. And yep, if there will be a lot of foreign investors gonna invest in Singapore, then there will be a lot of opportunities, work opportunities there, and so there will be a lot of employees and people around the world looking for jobs, and this might be your opportunity for you. Yep. So Singapore exceeded the target set in the previous 5-year plan ended in 2020, having created more than 20,000 jobs. That's what I'm telling, and attracted 2.56 billion in total investment. So imagine um, how successful the country is. Actually, the plan is to ensure Singapore maintains its position and relevance as a leading and open financial center, you know, here in Southeast Asia. While the New York-based firm has more than 8,500 people in Singapore and is one of the largest foreign bank employers. Well, let's talk about Singapore dollar. You know, I heard that Singapore dollar might be become rare. Yeah, it might be become rare if you notice that the US dollars are the rate of the US dollar is becoming very high right now, and the Philippine peso is now in the super low rate in the history. Yes, it's I think it's mm, like $1 equivalent of 58 pesos. So yeah, this is the most high right now. So anyway, going back to Singapore dollar, that I think it might become so rare next time. Um, yeah, because Singapore dollar has established itself as Asia's most resilient currency against the US dollar. And some strategists are betting on more strength if price pressures force the nation's central bank to tighten its exchange rate policy against maybe next or 2 months. The prediction comes as almost every major currency retreats against the dollar, with the Federal Reserve set on aggressive rate hike cycle. So yeah, it's just a cycle that we have to watch out every now and then. While it has turned the nation's currency into a winner against peers in Asia, it's still down more than like around 4% against the greenback this year. The bank puts the likelihood of additional tightening by next month or so with a huge percentage, which could translate into a gain of more than maybe 1% for the local currency versus the dollar over the next few months. Yeah. Unlike most central banks that use interest rates, rising core inflation by guiding the local dollar higher against a basket made up the currencies of its major trading partners. The central bank focuses on the level of the Singapore dollar nominal effective exchange rate. Well, still, even if this does extend its policy tightening for so many times, there's no guarantee that the local currency will rally against the greenback. The Singapore dollar slumped to its lowest in more than 2 years earlier this year before pairing it to its 2022. It declined to for around 4% by the end of around last week or so. The risk of Singapore dollar bulls is that they already decided to keep its policy and exchange next month, which cannot be completed or completely ruled out because the central bank maintained its 2022 inflation projection in August, last August, indicating the existing policy stance may be sufficient to tame inflation. There is a lot of forecast to increase percentage from a year earlier. The currency could come under pressure if the data disappoint and expectation for further tightening diminish. So yes, these are the cases that we wanted to watch out for. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. Okay, and I hope that you will not be scared on entering business or working in Singapore, as this is one of the most great country here in Southeast Asia. And again, thank you everyone for listening and have a good day.